Hello. Today, we're gonna build this. Why? Well, it's hot outside. So, one, I'm not going outside because it's hot. Two, the car's in the shop because the injectors failed. So it left me stranded not too far from home the other day. So that was very fun. So instead, we're gonna build this today and we're gonna just hang out and vlog. If you're new here, this is not a optional thing to do with one hand. My left hand is paralyzed. As you can see, it looks a little weird. And the fingers, like no more creases, you see. And I have crazy scars. I've been doing a lot of acupuncture, so there's a bunch of scars from that. And it's rubbery and it doesn't work. So if you're curious as to what happened to me, you can check the link in the description, or you could check the time card on the top right of the screen. It's kind of like an explanation as to what happened during my accident and the injuries I suffered. So we're going to put that aside. We're not going to use that today. We're actually going to use the Lego app. Look at that. Already ready to go. So, oh frick. We're going to do this because it's a lot easier to work with. Okay. Bag one. All right, slow down. I'm not ready. Oh, I dropped a piece. Here we go. Let's put the man together. Today, it's hot, like I said, but there's nothing going on. Kind of like an update with my life. I graduated college. Yippee. Hooray. If you're also new here, that is a big achievement for me because I was supposed to graduate in June of 2024, but due to my accident, I could not graduate. I had to do recovery. I had to hang out at home and recover, and yeah, it was pretty rough. So now I'm just, job searching. You know how it is. I studied business management, so I am on the search for internships or even very, very like entry-level stuff. It doesn't help that I don't have much experience in the HR field, the management field. It's kind of rough searching for a job without experience, I don't get it. Like, these Lego guys, they always carry a wrench, but what is the point of carrying a wrench? It just means like, oh, I'm gonna work on the car. I don't know. Can we get this on, please? Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah, job searching. Yeah, and I don't know. Okay, so, like, I'm 23. A lot of people my age are actually getting engaged at this age, which is, to me, that's quite crazy, especially in this economy. I don't know if you know anything about this Can we not rotate right now? Thanks. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, it's gonna be rough buying a house, getting married, getting engaged. Dude, that costs money, Like, good for you. Support all the way, 1,000%. For me, like, I'm thinking of myself, right? I'm not even in a place to have a girlfriend because I'm not locked in. I don't have a job right now. When you don't have a job as a guy in society, it makes you a lot less desirable. That's just how it is. But me knowing this, I know that I'm not in a place to date. I know I'm not in a place to have a significant other. And so I'm not putting myself on the market because I need to lock in. I need to get myself dialed in first. I need to get that job. I need to earn some money. I need to move out of the house because I can't live with my parents forever. And I need to figure out this adulthood thing. Otherwise, no woman is going to want to be with me. Well, then you have people who say, oh, like, if they really love you for you, they'll be with you, which is true. I'm not disagreeing at all. But think about it. Like, at this age, I'm not here to kind of like screw around. Okay. I'm not gonna date to just have fun. That's not what I'm here for. I want to date to get married. I want to get married in the future. And someone I'm looking for is someone who also wants to get married in the future. And so that pool of people that I'm trying to expose myself to, are looking for a lifelong partner at this point. They're looking for someone to get married to start, potentially even start a family with. And so if I'm not locked in, if I'm not even able to provide for myself and for her and for future family, we have a problem. So yeah, that is the situation that I'm in, and I'm aware of my situation, and therefore I need to figure this out if I want to get married. And I do. I just have a thing of like lacking motivation. It gets pretty tough out here with one arm. I'm not asking for like pity. I don't want your pity or anything. I'm just saying it's a little bit harder. Even though a lot of companies and businesses are equal opportunity employers, there's always a little bit of like that natural discrimination. Employers see a candidate with two arms versus a candidate with one arm, and they're like equivalent, equal skill level, equal could contribute type of thing. They're naturally going to gravitate toward someone with two arms. That's just human nature. That's just how it is. That's something I myself had to learn to accept and understand, and just kind of work extra hard to make myself more desirable to employers. But yeah, in this season of my life, I'm working on my relationship with God. I say that out loud, not only to just, not as like for show. I genuinely have a conviction to better my relationship with Christ, to grow closer to Him, and to live a life more like Him, and and like the life He intended for me to live, But I say that not only as just like verbal, but I'm externally processing. I'm also, how do you say it? I guess like making it so that you guys can keep me accountable, Because you can just say stuff, and there can be no action, and then it just becomes words. Words without action has no meaning. I'm a big stickler when it comes to stickers in Legos. I'm very I'm like, it has to be perfect kind of thing, and it bothers me when like stuff is crooked. So anyway, that's bag one. Let's see how fast we can do the rest. All right, so we're gonna have to take a quick pause here because I'm gonna go with my sister to go pick up our rabbit, our bunny. He has just finished with surgery. Actually, he didn't do the surgery because the doctor's like, I'm a little bit uncomfortable doing the surgery on him because he's a little bit too skinny. So we're gonna go pick him up and bring him back, and then I will continue this build. All right, I'll be back after I do this. Hold on. Let me. All right, now we come back later.
1 hour later.
All right, hello. We're home now. For you, it was quick. For me, it was like an hour and a half or something like that. But Chip, the bunny, the rabbit, he's doing well. He's fine. He just got an X-ray. And yeah, that is all. So yeah, we're just back to building this. I'm gonna finish building this. It's still extremely hot outside. It's now 91 degrees. I don't remember what I said earlier. Maybe it was also 91 degrees, but my car was reading 99. Point is, we're back. We're gonna finish this Lego, and then I'm gonna take a nap. Do you take naps? Are you a napper? I like naps. I need my naps, partially because my sleep schedule is like kind of messed up. So taking naps is very helpful for me throughout the day because I get real tired. But I think when I start to have a solid schedule again, I think naps will not, be a good idea. So I'm just gonna keep building. I might do like a little time lapse, of what goes down if I have nothing to say. So yeah, enjoy me building this in the meantime with my one hand. That was a good one. Look at that. Sorry. Yeah, that's good. For one hand, man, that's not bad at all. No, I was thinking of like what else to say, and lately I've been passing my time, and I've been spending a lot of time on freaking not Clash of Clans. I've been playing a lot of Clash Royale. Okay, and if you don't play Clash Royale, keep it that way. It's a headache of a game, and it's incredible. Supercell is so greedy. The pay to win is just ridiculous. Anyways, I was playing pickleball with some college friends the other day, and we came across some like 12-year-olds. I don't know how old they actually were. I just knew they were in middle school, and I saw them playing Clash, and I was like, yo, are you guys playing 2v2? Because they added 2v2 back recently, and they're like, no, we're just playing regular ladder. I'm like, wow, okay, they're using Clash Royale terms. And this kid, this 12-year-old, looks at me, and he goes, he was like, in a cocky way, he was like, how many trophies do you have? And me not really knowing what to expect, I just said what I said, which is I'm at like mid 8,000 trophies, which is like 8,500 trophies, which is about right. I'm currently at 8,800 trophies, so I moved up the past like few days. But point is, I told him I'm at 500 trophies around there, and he laughs at me and he goes, this guy. I'm like, what do you mean? How many trophies do you have? And bro goes, 11,000 trophies. 11,000 trophies. This kid is 12, mind you. And I'm like, okay, have you spent any money on the game? And he goes, of course. How do you expect me to get to 11,000 trophies if I don't? And that just kind of like reiterates how pay to win this game is. This kid is like, oh my goodness. It was just funny, okay? He has the infinite credit card glitch where he gets to spend his parents' money on Clash Royale and get super high in ladder and troll kids, and it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I was just thinking, like, our generation nowadays, well, okay, I'm Gen Z, so that makes the new people Gen Alpha, I think. They, I guess, coined the term iPad kids, and I think that's so valid. That's so true. And it's so sad, you know? Like, I was hanging out with my friend yesterday, actually, well, 2 days ago, and he is a great guy. He's very, like, old school and traditional, and it's just so different, you know? Like, I was talking to him about just our culture and our society nowadays and our generation, and he goes, I like our generation. The only problem is everyone is stuck on their phones. I'm like, bro, you're very right about that, but that's something that we can't really change. We just kind of have to either deal with that or try to find people who aren't stuck on their phones. And it's hard for him, especially because he's kind of an older soul, which is not a bad thing at all. I think it's really refreshing. But he like listens to 80s music and 90s music, and I was asking him, like, do you ever feel like you're born in the wrong generation? And he goes like, what do you mean? I'm like, if you were born maybe a couple decades ago, maybe in the 80s or the 90s, do you think you would have a better time possibly making friends or finding people you could relate to better? And he was like, well, I don't know, maybe. And I was like, well, I feel like, you know, I can't really judge you if you say you don't think so, but I think you would, because like people in our generation now, we're just, like he said, stuck on our phones. You know, it's wild. So I was just thinking about that, and I was like, dang, it's pretty drastic, like all of this. Anyway, that's my quick yap. I'm gonna continue the time lapse. All right, and that completes bag number 2. So on to bag number 3. I was just thinking too. It's quite crazy how Lego is able to create these things and that turn into these. Like, it's crazy how good they look. You know what I mean? Their 3D modeling system is so good, dude. I was trying to look for another picture, but maybe on here. Like, look at that. Like, the back of that is so good. Ugh, I was building the taillight section, and like the fine details of Porsche on there, it's impressive. So I don't know. It's just like maybe some people who don't really care about these things, like they kind of overlook the small details, but it's impressive. It's very, very impressive, and I will forever love Legos. But building with one hand is quite discouraging. Speed Champions, like, this is not too bad. Stuff that's, what is it, like 9+ is not too bad because there's no crazy things. But like, if I start building a Lego Technic with all like these little, like the little plus signs that, oh, I can't really take it out, but you know what I mean. Like, those things are harder. So like, my sister and I are building the Ducati V4S, and that I don't think is something I will very much enjoy to, like, if I built on my own, because it's just so many intricate pieces, and yeah, so that's what sucks. But you know, I still find enjoyment in it. It's quite relaxing. So anyway, on to bag number 3. Bro, they could have made that into like one step. What the freak? Anyway, we're just gonna let it rest there for a second. It's not even attached, so hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook. Maybe Lego has a reason for it.
A few moments later.
There we go. I just had to push. All right, continue the time lapse. Alright, and that concludes bag 3. This is coming together quite good, actually. It's pretty sweet. The camera's about to die, I just got a little ding 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 from the camera. So I'm gonna charge it, and I think I'll just show you the finished product. I have 2 bags left, 4 and 5. Okay.
1 hour later.
All right, I finished. Here is the finished product. This is the finished Porsche. I don't know my Porsche numbers very well, but I believe this is the 992.2, something like that. I don't think it would say. It's the 911 GT3 RS. Well, yes, but it's the 992. Hang on. We need to confirm this. 992.2 GT3 RS. See? Here we go. Look at that. That's pretty freaking good, man. That is pretty freaking good. Anyways, I think I will put it over here next to my bike. Looks pretty good. Anyway, guys, I think this is all I have for this video. Excited to get my car back and drive it around again. I miss the engine. I miss, and yeah. But thank you so much for watching today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about like what I said earlier about stuff. Yeah, too bad it's too hot today. I wanted to go out, do some driving, but I think I will do that next time when it's not as hot, when it's cooler. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Here's your reminder to be nice. Please be nice. I will catch you guys in the next video. All right. Peace.